last episode.
That's the taste of coffee. Smell that? That's the taste of freedom. The suffering has started though, man. The only difference between gomitas, ositos, and American gummy bears, twice the price. So the first thing I should have done was set up shelter because I knew rain was coming. I did that wrong. So I got rained on and some of the things got wet.
Wet enough to stop the electricity production as we went through our route along Colusa County.
Reached the 100-mile mark. We're at around 120 miles on the odometer. I'm going to do the math exactly and post it later, but woo! We've taken some damage to the vehicle, just wear and tear mostly because there's some really rough roads between Sutter and Meridian, and then between well, from Live Oak to Sutter it wasn't so bad. We made some good time. But yeah, it was second night, sleeping by the freeway and everything. I started to notice problems with the cart. I'm going to have to rebuild the axle. Just more time, more maintenance. We made Arbuckle! Arbuckle! I really needed this stop. Rolled in all hot, sweaty, and tired. I stopped by a water machine to refill our water. Ended up drinking like a quart, washing with like a quart to get all the sweat off me. And the other half gallon I gave to the dog and drank and filled stuff. And I ended up buying 3 gallons there altogether to restock, which is an extra gallon than I usually get. Hanging out in Poppy's. Poppy? Anyway. Yeah, they've got a place for me to sit and drink coffee. I'm on a refill and I'm getting some electricity. I was able to buy a small backup battery from a gas station yesterday, but it didn't have charge on it. My big, nice $40 battery or $35 battery stopped working sometime yesterday in the morning, and when I was trying to recharge to get footage. So I'll have to go over that footage later. I wasn't able to get much recording yesterday. However, I'll be doing better today. I'm in Arbuckle and solving electricity problem. I've got some updates on other broken gear too. Maybe I'll make a video about that later. So this is just a check-in on day 7. I've been on the road for 7 days. I have passed the 100-mile mark. I think I'm somewhere right around 120 miles. Some of the gear hasn't made it. Some of the gear is doing great. So I'm not going to go through a list of all of that right now. I'm just going to enjoy my coffee and a banana and get things charged. Need to work on the solar system a bit. I got the solar panel to work and start charging on the back of the cart, but it was out for 2 days because it got wet. So that caused me to have a severe drop in my electricity and then like a gap in my footage for 2 to 3 days. Yeah, so that storm really screwed me up. I ended up having to do a lot of work and took a lot of time out of my schedule to drive things and to clean things, and still dealing with it. But we're surviving because we have the right gear. So hanging out here in Arbuckle. Am I going to get out of Arbuckle today? I think so. I don't know. So yeah, things are going good. This is just a check-in on day 7. I'm still alive. My electricity's not doing as well, so my media presence isn't as active. I love you all. Please check out my YouTube channel. The other social media platforms are great when I have the time to remix and repost and cross-post, but YouTube is the primary way to get the videos now. I'm also posting status updates on YouTube about the channel. Anything else is anything personal is going on Facebook, where I have long-time Facebook friends, close associates. Just how I'm doing, showing that I'm still kicking. Living the dream. It's hard and it hurts, but it's good. So now that we've reached Arbuckle, we've gone over 100 miles from Chico. It's time to do the flag thing. So at the rate we're going, Woodland's about 30 miles away. That looks like 2 days travel for me, because I'm going to have to spend so much time on maintenance. It's already in the 11 o'clock hour here in Arbuckle, and I had a great breakfast at Poppy's, and got a little bit of electricity, sorting out my solar. I'm really concerned that I'm out of money. I really am. I had to spend money on my gear that I couldn't afford to. I knew things would go wrong, I just didn't realize they'd go so very wrong.
A lot of things have taken damage. The handlebars have been loose for 20 miles. I've got some problems with wheels, especially with the cart Nance. It's loose, and I've got to move that. And the solar is just not working. Oh man. And then I've got to cut this down some more so the dog can get in and out. I lost my tripod legs. Well, at least I've still got my Gatorade, so I can refresh myself after all of this.
On the side of 99 in Arbuckle, I got the handlebars in place. Hopefully they stay. I got the axle fixed. Hopefully it will also stay. I just might have fixed a good deal of my problems. Took a while though. I really want to get on the road. Woodland is calling, and that's almost 10 miles away. Ozone, you about ready to go, mister? You just want to lie here all day? What if we go somewhere else? Yeah? You want to go somewhere where there's not so many flies? Come on, baby. Get up. Uppity up. Ozone up. That's a good job, old man. We've made Dunnigan. It was 12 miles, a little over 10. I think I said Woodland. Yeah, anyway, Woodland's our next stop. I don't think we can get there. It's about 13, 14 miles from here. So I've got about an hour and a quarter left of sunlight. I'm gonna start looking for a spot to camp, start heading south. The Dunnigan General Store looks like it's been closed for a really long time. So I've got enough water. I've got a little bag of rice stuff that we can eat and some cheese, and we'll have a dinner. Actually, I just checked. Woodland is 23 miles from here. However, the reason I wanted to go to Arbuckle and then down through Dunnigan to get to Woodland was because there's a truck stop, I think about about 2.5 miles from us, south of us. So we'll see how it goes. I'll see how much the showers are. I could really use a hot shower after a week of wipies and washing with cold water. Hello from Dunnigan, California. The mosquitoes were so thick in the spot. I needed a spot with cover for the trike. So I put it behind some ash saplings and mosquito nest. So I put the thermosol on and I couldn't even make camp. It was going so bad. So I puffed tobacco to make a cloud. And then I'm burning my last incense, and the smoke seems to be doing better. So the thermosol plus the incense has driven away like 90% of them. I mean, they were so lousy. It's like they were just running into us. Not even trying to feed. There's just so many of them. Anyway, so I broke out the mosquito netting for the hammock. Happy Saturday, day 8. Not as far as I thought I'd be. Back's pretty tender. Things got a little soaked from the dew. We're all right. It's going to be a good day. I'm near that Dunnigan rest stop, so we're going to go back there. I'm sure they have an ATM. I can check my finances. Oh boy. We are at Pilot. They have shower, they have laundry, and I have a sack of really gross laundry. Remember, we weathered it through the rain? Well, there's some things that haven't dried out all the way. So I'm gonna have to do what we call a yard sale, which is not actually selling stuff. It's spreading your stuff everywhere. I'll have to do that later. Get like an hour of sun on the sleeping bags and stuff. Get some of the moisture from the morning dew out. You know, I'm gonna go for it. I checked my account balance. I have like $198 after I bought us a cheap breakfast of coffee and a couple cheap pastries and a couple bananas for me for the road. I'll have to find something else. The dog and I need more protein, but we're getting through it. We're here in Dunnigan at Pilot. Well, I haven't figured out the shower yet, but I had some good conversations with cool people traveling. Dunnigan's a good spot to stop when it's not mosquito time. Day 8 check-in. Found a Starbucks. So making sure everything's charged, and I'm gonna work on mixing down the next videos to try to catch up to where I'm at a little bit. Spent the day in Dunnigan, went about 5.5 miles south, just north of Zamora. Found a little place that I can hang my hammock, and we're gonna make a little camp. And I got about 15 minutes before the sun goes down over the trees there, and another 15 minutes till sunset. So I better get to work on making my shelter. All right. Now, bearing in mind that I am new to hammock camping and bike touring, and you know, I don't know how, I guess I'm gonna get that out of there somehow in the morning. Oh boy, not as bad as the first one. So let me show you what I've done to make camp. Got my hammock here, and I still need to taut this mosquito line up for mosquito net, but I've got my foam pad here and my Wooby as a mattress, and it's really warm now. It's like 69 degrees or something, but it's going down to 50, so I could slip my sleeping bag in there in a little bit. And right below it I've got Ozones, and Ozones is actually just resting on the ground, and he's got his pad and his Wooby. He's folded up in his Wooby. You can see him in there, right? And so yeah, We are in the middle of the mosquito hours, and the thermostat is keeping the mosquitoes off of us. And I'll turn it off in another hour because I had to burn it so much yesterday. Last night I burned it like 3 hours or longer, I'm sure. This is a black walnut grove, so it's got some kind of toxic dust and stuff. So as long as I don't disturb the wood too much, we should be good. And that's it, man. I mean, we've got a little bit of food that I'm gonna eat, but this is home for the night. Step 1 is done, and it's dusk. The sun's been down, but I got it done, and now it's time for step 2. Relaxoo. And it's dark in a few minutes, and that's okay. I got food that's ready to eat. So then we'll do step 3. Have a nice dinner. I just sat down on this log, and my butt's sore from riding. I didn't notice it when I was sitting in Starbucks because they had nice cushions. Oh, my legs are doing good though. I mean, they appreciate less of a ride today, I can tell you that. What I've done here is I picked the stickers out of my socks. Yuck. There's a lot of them. I might have to toss these socks after this. But I shook my boots out and I put them inside this. It's like black walnut oil, actually. It's a good thing we have these screens so the oil doesn't fall on us. But yeah, so my boots are in here, and that way I don't get spiders and stuff in my boots. Zip myself up pretty soon. I didn't lift this boot up like I did with the roadsides. I just didn't feel like doing it. I don't care. I slept with one of these on my head last night, and it keeps me pretty warm. And forgot to change my hat. Oh well. I've got a little tiny little blanket in here, and I put one up at the head there that I can pull down. If the bright lights from headlights bother me, I can pull it down. Give me a screen over my face. But yeah, pretty much ready to wrap up day 8 here. It was pretty much spent in Dunnigan. I had only planned on stopping at Dunnigan to take a hot shower. The one thing that I didn't do. Walks with wings. Just like sleeping in the middle of somewhere in Northern California. Oh, I'm not paying rent. I'm just trying to avoid a citation. Sweet dreams.
Subscribe to my channel.
Thank you.